Hello everyone, welcome back again with me, Eka Pratiwi. And in this video, I would like to explain about four broad categories of curriculum design. But before that, let me tell you what is curriculum model. Curriculum model is a format for curriculum design that is developed to meet unique needs, context, and or objective. To fulfill these purposes, curriculum developers design, reconfigure, or reorganize one or more key curriculum components. In a simple way, we can say that a curriculum model is a tool used by educators to organize and plan the content, structure, and approach to teaching in a way help students learn effectively. Here are the four broad categories of curriculum design. The first is traditional curriculum model. The main focus of the traditional curriculum model is knowledge and skill that students should master by subject. Knowledge is considered fixed and unchanging, so the curriculum is designed around core subject. Traditional curriculum models are linear. It means that students learn selected skill and learn a specific set of knowledge, complete an assessment, and move on to the next stage. A linear model does not allow students to revisit concepts or vary the pace. Knowledge and skill are taught and assessed, and the next unit of study may or may not build on those skills. This model may or may not offer diverse and flexible pathways to mastery in an environment where time is not a constant. The linear curriculum pushes students forward whether they are ready or not. Here are the characteristics of traditional curriculum model. The first is subject-centered. It means that each subject is taught separately and little attention is paid to the connection between subjects. Second, the teacher has the main authority in the classroom and acts as a conveyor of information, or it can be said teacher-centered. The third is assessment is done through tests or exam that measure students' understanding of the material taught. The advantages of this model is provide a strong foundation of knowledge and ensuring consistent standard for all students. And the disadvantages of this model is less attention to individual students' need and the development of critical or creative thinking skill. The example of the traditional curriculum model is national subject-based curricula such as Curriculum 2013 or K13 in Indonesia. In this curriculum, students study subjects such as math, Bahasa Indonesia, science, and social studies separately, with the curriculum determined by the government. Teachers serve as the main source of knowledge, and assessment is done through written exam to ensure students master the material. The next model is the student-centered model. The main focus of the student-centered model is students' needs, interests, and experiences in the learning process. The student-centered model is the model, method, or approach and learning that places students or learner at the center of the teaching and learning process so that it will develop the individual interests, motivation, and abilities to be more active, creative, and innovative and responsible for their own learning process. The characteristic of the student-centered model, the first is personalized approach. It means the curriculum is designed around students' interests, allowing them to explore topics that interest them. Second, the teacher function as a facilitator or guide rather than just a teacher. The third is the evaluation more diverse, including portfolios, project, and other formative assessment that focus on the process, not just the final outcomes. The advantages of this model is develop critical, creative, and independent thinking skill and increases students' motivation to learn. The disadvantages of this model requires more complex planning and more resources and requires teachers to have skill in facilitating learning. The example of the student-centered model is the Merdeka curriculum in Indonesia. The Merdeka curriculum in Indonesia gives students the freedom to choose subject according to their interests and talents. The learning process is more flexible and focuses on developing life skills. Teachers act as facilitators, helping students explore topics relevant to their lives, such as in problem-based project or PBL. The next model is the critical model. The main focus of the critical model is developing students' critical thinking and social awareness of community issues. The critical thinking models provides a structure for practicing this type of thinking. The model helps students realize their own thinking biases and allows them to try to see the world objectively while providing guidance for asking the right question, reaching logical conclusion, and explaining how they did so. The critical curriculum emphasizes the importance of understanding and analyzing social, cultural, and political issues. The characteristic of the critical model is first, social analysis. It means that encourages students to question existing social norms and power structures. Second, contemporary issues. It means that the curriculum often includes topics such as social injustice, discrimination, human rights, and environmental issues. The next is the teacher acts as a discussion guide who facilitates open dialogue on important issues. The evaluation focuses on students' understanding of social issues and their ability to construct critical argument. The advantages of this model is develop deep social empathy, ethical awareness, and critical thinking skill. And the disadvantages of the critical model is can be controversial, especially if the material taught deals with sensitive issues. Example of the critical model, like social issues discussion in a civic or PPKN or sociology class. Teachers facilitate discussion on topics such as social injustice, gender equality, or human rights. Students are asked to analyze real cases, ask critical questions, and discuss solutions based on multiple perspectives. This encourages students to understand and question existing social structures. And the last model is the structural model. The main focus of the structural model is to ensure students understand the basic of a subject, then build knowledge gradually and logically. This model also makes the connection between concepts clearer. The structural model is a structured and logically ordered way of organizing subject matter. In this model, lessons are organized from the most basic concept to more complex one so that each lesson build on and support each other. And the characteristic of the structural model, such as the first, gradual knowledge building. It means that students learn sequentially and gradually, starting from basic knowledge and progressing to more in-depth knowledge. Second, focus on core concept. It means that the curriculum emphasizes the understanding of basic concept within a field of study, rather than just isolated facts or information. Next, the teacher is as a facilitator and guide in learning. The teacher is in charge of ensuring that the subject matter is presented in a logical order and help students understand the connection between the concept taught. The evaluation or assessment focuses more on how students understand and connect concepts in the subject rather than just memorization. The advantages of the structural model is help students have a strong knowledge base and deep understanding of the topics learned. It prepares students to learn further topic more easily. The disadvantages of the structural model is can feel rigid and lack flexibility, leaving less room for students' creativity and personal interest. Learning can focus too much on theory and neglect practical skills or real life applications. And the example of the structural model, such as in math, students start by learning about numbers and basic operations such as addition and subtraction. After that, they learn more complex concepts such as algebra and geometry. Each concept learned in the early stage will help them understand the more difficult material in the next stage. So that was the explanations about the four broad categories of curriculum design. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.